Joining us now, Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett, who sits on the House Oversight Committee. Tim, Congressman, we saw this, but now we can read this. What changes about how this guy is perceived once and for all?
I think his arrogance shows. The Bible talks about professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. I can remember when he came before the Republican conference, our former leadership brought him in there, and he was like a rock star. Everybody stood up and was applauding him. I sat down in the back. I didn't stand up, and I thought to myself, you know, the jury's still out on this thing, and it was early on in it, and of course it just went worse. You know, we closed down mom and pop operations, Jewish, Christian fellowships were shut down. The big boys were allowed to stay open. This thing was a disaster from the start. It was a consolidation of major wealth, probably the largest in our history. And we celebrated this guy. And the Biden administration basically rewarded him by giving him an auto pen free ride. And do I think anything's going to happen to him? Is probably your next question. No, I don't. Congress doesn't have the guts to do anything, neither party, and it disgusts me. And we should bring this guy up on charges.
Do you know the most important thing the FDA commissioner said? Not so much he's disappointed in how he loved the publicity, when he said he squelched opposing opinions. Here we are in the middle of an unprecedented pandemic. Other people in that business, in studying science their whole life, who study diseases, who he's not qualified even to analyze, and he's making sure nobody disagreed with him, and he used the power of the purse and grants to make sure they stayed down.
Yeah, I think that's what testimony is showing right now, and it has shown. Thankfully to the good senator from Kentucky for keeping this, and because he's kept on it. He's been like a dog on a bone on this thing, and he has not turned loose of it. Rand Paul has just done masterful work on this, keeping it before the American public. I just hope that maybe somebody refers this to the Justice Department on some charges, because too much was done, too much was brushed under the table. And there was a whole lot of money that was transacted across the board in different organizations and things. And you're right. People were rewarded and people were punished. And that needs to be brought out.
Congressman, real quick, when he was turned over to the Biden administration and put in charge, he was allowed to do Rachel Maddow's show. The Trump administration didn't want him doing that show. And the first thing he said is, "This is my favorite show." Congressman, if Rachel Maddow is your favorite show, what's your political ideology?
Far left as you can get, brother. You wouldn't get elected to dog catcher in Tennessee, and about 85% of the public. He's got a right to say what he wants to and have his own opinions. But again, he was a government official, and remind everybody he was the highest paid government official at the time. So it's just pathetic. It shows his mindset. I bet he couldn't even spell Fox.
Congressman Burchett, thanks so much. I hope you get your time to question him at some point when the Senate's done. Coming up.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.